Hey everybody, happy Sunday afternoon. Hopefully you had a great weekend. As we start to wrap up the weekend here and look at the week ahead, some changes in store for both San Diego and Imperial County. So we begin with your weather headlines, and a deepening marine layer is likely tonight into tomorrow morning as we transition to more of an onshore flow. So early tomorrow morning, most of us in San Diego County, especially from the coast to the valley, is going to be socked under that cloud cover. And that's out ahead of a storm system that's going to be moving in. So by Tuesday, there's a low chance of rain in San Diego County, and in Imperial County, it's going to be all about the high winds that could make for some tough travel as well. So more on that in just a second. We begin, though, by looking at a marine layer forecast for tomorrow morning. This is at 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies for just about everybody west of the mountains. That includes both the 5 and out to the 15 corridor. So downtown San Diego, Oceanside, Escondido, all under the clouds tomorrow morning. Not expecting any rain, and it does look like by midday or so this is lunchtime, those clouds will start to clear, the marine layer will burn off, and we should have a really nice afternoon. One spot where the cloud cover may hang out just a little bit longer is downtown through about Coronado. We could see some lingering clouds, but even that area should get some sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. Speaking of tomorrow, here's a peek at highs. So notice we're a touch cooler along the coastline than today, and that is thanks to the clouds that we're expecting during the morning. Mid-60s from Oceanside down to about downtown San Diego. Could get close to 70 degrees along the 15 corridor. Mid-70s for Escondido. Upper 60s to right around 70 in Alpine, and Borrego Springs nice and toasty near 90. For Imperial County, your highs tomorrow are going to be noticeably cooler. Today we were in the mid to upper 90s. Tomorrow we're in the lower 90s for most spots, about 93 in Brawley, 92, Salton City. Do expect a lot of sunshine throughout the entire day. Now, let's talk about that Pacific storm system that's on the way. This one is going to be a big deal for Central and Northern California. Strong low pressure system. Tuesday morning by 8 a.m., expect travel delays if you're heading up to the Bay Area. A lot of wind, a lot of rain, some thunderstorm potential. Even a little severe weather is not out of the question there. Meantime, in the Sierras and the higher elevations, it's going to be all about the snow. Mammoth, Truckee, all dealing with several inches of snow. Some of those very high peaks could see feet of snow possibly. So a late season storm system on the way. That's great news for skiers, if you want to get in a late season ski. Plenty of fresh powder expected up there. All right, let's talk San Diego County, because by the time this low pressure system moves in on Tuesday and Tuesday night, it's going to lose a lot of its umph to it. So it'll be weakening on approach and kind of moisture starved by the time it gets here. So future radar, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Notice a couple of scattered showers are possible along the coastline. Really light activity. Some spots may not see any rain at all. And keep in mind, our chance of rain continues to decrease. Yesterday, we were about 30%. Today, down to 20%. So trends are not in our favor if we're looking for rain out of this system. But nonetheless, roadways could be a little wet late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. Totals are very unimpressive. This is not going to be a big storm system for us in terms of rain in San Diego County, at least compared to some of those really big systems that we saw this winter. Notice rainfall totals here when all is said and done between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Generally about 1/10 of an inch, maybe a little less than that for most of us. Again, some spots may not see any rain at all. And the one area where totals could be a tiny bit higher is some of the downward facing slopes there of the mountains. Could pick up to about 1/4 of an inch or so. So think west of Julian and Alpine. The winds will be a really big story for both the San Diego County mountains, deserts, and throughout all of Imperial County. Right now, it looks like some of the higher gusts as this low pressure system passes overhead are going to take place on Wednesday and Wednesday night. So look at this. 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts get going here. Really windy for us. Julian, Alpine, along the 8 heading east and west could be a rough ride in eastern San Diego County and through all of Imperial County. So those 40 to 50 mile per hour winds are possible there in the mountains, and then through Imperial County, sporadic 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts throughout Wednesday into Thursday. It'll kind of remain breezy Throughout the rest of the week, though, winds will start to die down just a tad, it looks like by Thursday afternoon. But very windy weather is on the way and could create some blowing dust concerns out there in the desert as well. So before that storm system gets here, tomorrow looks like another nice day to head to the beach after the clouds burn off by mid to late afternoon. And if you're heading out to the water, maybe doing some surfing, looks great. Here's your surf forecast. Wave heights about 1 to 3 feet with some sets up to 4 feet. Rip current risk is low. Look how nice that water temperature is, 62 to 68 degrees. It is really starting to warm up. It'll feel great if you're out there in the water. May not even need the wetsuit. Your San Diego 7-day forecast kind of represents what we were just talking about, which is that storm system moving in on Tuesday. Nice day tomorrow, but rain chances have been lowered to about 20%. Even after the chance of rain ends on Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, onshore flow will continue. Marine layer will be pretty deep on both Wednesday and Thursday morning, and then more sunshine is promised for Friday heading into the weekend, and temperatures warm up a tad too, out of the 60s into the 70s. It looks like for us on Saturday. In Imperial County, another warm day tomorrow, but again, not as warm as today. Mid-90s, partly cloudy. Winds pick up on Tuesday. They peak on Wednesday with some 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts. And as that system passes overhead, it's going to usher in some cooler air. So highs will be in the mid-80s for us on both Wednesday and Thursday. Back to about 90 for Friday. Mid-80s again on Saturday as winds start to peak and pick up. For the weekend, Saturday does look like the windiest day, but still a little breezy heading into Sunday as well. Hopefully you have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon, and we'll see you soon again.